So this is King Street, Old Town, Alexandria area on July 4th. I'm heading up to the waterfront, which is up there. And you can see they have a lot of people out here just enjoying the day and getting ready for the fireworks show. And this is the area I just walked through. And this is the area I'm going to. So they've got some nice stuff over here. Go check it out. So I'm down here at the waterfront in Alexandria, Virginia. I am waiting for the fireworks show, which is going to begin at around 10:30. At least that's when it's scheduled to begin. There is a forecast for some thunderstorms and even a severe rainstorm. And I'm not certain that's going to happen. It's very windy out here, and it was even very windy on the drive up in this area, and those winds can carry, rainstorms in different directions. So we'll have to wait and see whether there's actually a rainstorm that either precludes or delays or prevents the fireworks from going off at all. But I'm out here, and there are a lot of people out here, and we're just enjoying the time, waiting for the fireworks. One thing I do notice that there are not many people here that are speaking English. I mean, I've heard probably 20 different languages just walking up here from the metro station, and it's a bit, in some regards, it's a bit disappointing that there are so many people in the United States who migrated here and they don't even want to use the language. Or don't use it, when they're out in public and in society. But I have seen lots and lots of people here from, all over the world: Asians, Africans, Middle Easterners, Europeans, Hispanics, Latinos, and just all the different kinds of each of those. I'm going to turn the camera around here and let you see just kind of what it looks like here right now. It is about 9 o'clock, 9:05. And it is starting to rain a little bit. Now, for some reason, as I'm looking at this camera screen, it actually looks brighter on the camera video than what I'm seeing in real life. And I'm not sure if the camera is brightening things up or not, but you can see off in the distance in multiple different locations that there are, some fireworks here and there, far off in the distance. And there are lots and lots of businesses and people that are just setting off fireworks all over the place, really. And but the big shebang is going to occur like right here, just across the water in that direction up there. There may be a smaller display over here, but the bigger display is going to be up this way. That is where the National Mall is, and they typically light the fireworks off towards the Potomac River, just near to the National Mall. So it'll be up in that direction. There is a park up there on the northern side of this little waterfront area, and I have thought to go up there, but because it'll give like a slightly better view than what's right here. On the other hand, this is kind of a like a nice location as well. But I may just head up there and see what it's like. I mean, I definitely have time. It's only like 9:10, so I'm just make my way on up there and check it out. Okay, I'm now probably about a mile north of the Alexandria waterfront. I'm in an area where there are almost no people at. I mean, there are a few riding through right here, but apart from them, there's almost no one in this area right here. It does provide a good view towards the Capitol building and the fireworks display that's going to be there. But I'm going to try to get up to that point up there. It's now about 9:50. I do have enough time to get there, and if I can make it up there, I think I'll be able to get a good video shot from that location of the fireworks. And hopefully the rain will clear up a little bit by then, or even a lot by then. It'd be very nice to have a celebratory 250th anniversary fireworks display that's unencumbered by rain. Okay, so I'm now a couple miles north of the Alexandria waterfront. I'm along the bike trail, if you will, and
almost up near the airport park area of the George Washington Memorial Trail. So I'm going to turn the camera around here and just show you what it's looking like. So the monument is right there behind those trees. Just trying to get up here in the clear to get a good video shot of it. But there are, you know, even a lot of people along this trail, like that, you know, so. And you can hear just a bunch of fireworks off in the distance. You know, people privately celebrating, lighting off fireworks, perhaps shooting guns and stuff. At the current moment, it's about 10:45, and it's not raining right here. It's just kind of muggy, so there's almost like a fog, if you will, slight here and there. But this would almost be like optimum perfect weather for fireworks. The reason being is because the light will reflect off some of the cloud and mist that's up in the sky, and it will kind of like brighten the fireworks, if you will. So I'm really hoping to get up here and just give you some context. That's Reagan National Airport right there, and right across the water there is Washington, D.C. So getting up near to it. Okay, so you can see there's a bunch of people ahead of me on this trail. There's just much more. Everyone's trying to get to this little airport park up here. As the view there is excellent. Okay, it's currently now 10:49 and making my way into and around Airport Park. And you can see off in the distance over there, the monument is still behind that tree right there, but you'll see it start to come through. There it is. And they're going to have a bunch of fireworks over here in just a moment. Okay, there is the monument right there. And the Capitol building is straight ahead in the distance, maybe a little bit difficult to see given the ambient light is not so good. But yeah, there's going to be a massive fireworks display here in just a moment. And the weather's actually great for it. So look at that. I don't know if you can see that spotlight right there, how it's kind of like got light going up in there. And that light is reflecting off some of the clouds and mist and fog, if you will. And when the fireworks get going up there, the firework light is also going to reflect off those same clouds and stuff. So it's going to look spectacular. I am trying to get behind on the other side of these trees right here, just to get a little bit better view. Okay, they do got a bunch of stuff going off over there in the distance, but that's just some private or business fireworks displays. These are not anywhere near. Oh, now they're starting up over here. I don't think that's the main display. I think this is still just private people lighting stuff off. The main display is going to be much higher in the air, so you'll be able to look up and see it. But it's going to look great. The Capitol building is over there in that direction. A little bit difficult to see, but there is the rooftop of it right there. See, there's a.
I'm like, dude, I'm 25 years older than you. That's go for that. We'll make it 4 times back, you I mean, he had his life.
Okay, there's the monument right there. Got a bunch of people over here. A little bit difficult to see them, but there are thousands out here just trying to make it through these trees because the view is a little bit better just up ahead. Okay, so I'm right here. I'm not sure what bridge I'm on, but the Washington Monument is right there, and off in the distance you can actually hear a crowd cheering, and I'm assuming that's in response to maybe a speech being given on the national lawn.
It's about the last hour. Everything's bumping. Uh-oh, there it is.
And just to give you a look around here, there is the Lincoln Memorial, straight ahead. Yeah, you can see they've got some work going on to it. This right here is the city of Roslyn in Arlington.
Oh, it's at 10:30. It's almost 11:30.
Yeah, this is great.
You do have some little fireworks going off over here, but let me tell you, the air is clear here. There is no rain whatsoever. You can see that spotlight coming through, and it's basically right now glorious weather for an awesome fireworks display. Looking forward to it in a moment, and looking to be a great evening for some fireworks. So glad to be out here. Glad to be a part of the 250th anniversary of the United States. Also very glad that President Trump is the president hosting this, because I definitely believe it would not be as good as it's going to be if it were any other president. And I can hear what sounds like a speech going off in the background there. And there is the Lincoln Memorial right there. And you can see how they have the 250th, the number 250 illuminated in red, white, and blue on the Washington Monument. Pretty nice. And they have this spotlight there. And the weather is actually perfect for fireworks. I mean, you could not ask it to be any better right now. In the midst of what's been all kinds of storms throughout the day, thunderstorms, I mean, the weather is perfect right now for fireworks. It's like a slight cool breeze. It's about 70 degrees out here. Very comfortable. Have a nice display here. Okay, this is the site that I'm going to be doing my recording from. You can see there's actually a lot of people out here, and even more coming. But I'm just gonna come on down here and try to find a seat or something. But this is a great location. July 4th, 2026. You see some fireworks here shortly. Best fireworks display ever. That was crazy.
I'm never coming back. That's it.
Okay, folks, I was right across the Potomac for that. That was the most awesome fireworks display I've ever seen. And right as soon as that finale ended, it started to rain. It's crazy. Awesome. What an awesome evening. Yeah, it's hard to, but just as soon as that finale was over, it started to pour down rain. It's pouring down rain right now.